Just to end and to touch a bit on the debate between biodiversity and agrofuels, the previous speakers have already mentioned about the encroachment of agrofuels in forest areas, and I'll pick out a case in the Philippines where there's expansion in Palawan. Palawan is a group of islands in the Philippines and is known as the last ecological frontier. It's very rich in endemicity in the Philippines. It's home to about 279 bird species, 27 of which are endemic, 58 species of mammal, 33% endemic, and it's the home for the rare and endangered species in the country. And we're being asked to trade that type of biodiversity with the Jatropha plantation and a few dollars. The Philippines is frequently visited by typhoons. We have an average of about 23 typhoons per day. And if we lose, the forest actually plays a significant role in buffering the speed and also the impact of typhoons in the country. And if we lose the forest, we also lost that service of the forest. Jatropha plantations cannot replace that service of the forest. And at this time when climate change is very pronounced, farmers are saying there are much more frequent occurrences of typhoons. So with more occurrences of typhoons and less buffer, we're in for much more disaster in agriculture areas and also in urban areas. This year, 2008, is the 60th anniversary of the International Declaration of Human Rights. Every person has a right to life. I think this is an opportune time also for Canadians, as you enter into a parliamentary debate about agrofuels, to reconsider what type of life are your Canadians giving to the world in terms of looking at agrofuels and food production.